Hey Body Buds, really quick, I wanted to touch on something that a lot of you are falling into. I know that a lot of people I talk with one-on-one struggle with this, and this is something that we all need to kind of pay a little bit more attention to, because as we come to recognize what's going on in our brain, we can better fix our behavior and get it more in alignment with where we want to end up. Our goal, whether it's a physical health issue we want to correct, or whether it's the aesthetics of changing our body composition and how we look, how we feel, how that affects our confidence, the path to get there is through nutrition and fitness. But as we all know, it's not just about obey the plan. How much of it is here? So the issue I want to talk about really briefly is called polarized thinking, and this is something that's also known as all or nothing thinking. So to help you understand what this type of thinking is and help you learn to pay attention and see if it's what's going on in your own mind, I'm going to tell you this little story. Let's say there's a bus driver, okay, and he is taking all of these passengers to wherever their destination is. And he's driving down the freeway, and all of a sudden he realizes he missed the exit. It's actually a mile back down the road. So he has to take the next exit. It puts him out 10 minutes. He's got to take these back roads to get back to where he needs to be. Was it an error? Yes. Yes, he wasn't paying attention. He missed the exit. But what that bus driver might be doing is saying, oh, I'm such a horrible driver. I am the worst bus driver there is. I can't believe I'd make such a big thing. I'm such a failure. I'm a horrible bus driver, blah, 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 blah. And while we can say, oh my gosh, it's not a big deal. Like, look, like you were only out 10 minutes. When we're each inside of those types of situations in our own lives, whether you had that donut, dang it, you were doing your best to follow your nutrition plan, and that donut showed up at 10 a.m. and you ate it. Does that mean you're a failure and to throw the whole day away? No, you cannot place one title or one judgment or any type of you're a failure or you're a success based on one action. That's not allowed. That's completely polarized thinking. And like I said, we're all guilty of it. So instead, we have to create room for this middle ground. We can't say it's here or here. There's this middle ground of being okay, and you're progressing, you're doing your best. So pick it up and get going again. So take a step back and almost sit back on the bleachers of your mind. And watch this little war, and maybe it's not a war, it's a battle, it's whatever you want to call it going on. And pay attention to what types of thoughts are coming in. And see if you can't recognize some of this polarized thinking where something happens and then all of a sudden you either jump to success or failure, or this or that, and they're very, very extreme reasonings. So as you can pay attention to these, you can logically process yourself through a lot more, help yourself be more compliant to your nutrition and fitness program to get you to that end goal of where you want to be. This is all about progress, not perfection. So pay attention to that polarized thinking, see if you can't improve some of the thoughts that are coming in your mind, and control what you do with those thoughts, because those thoughts then determine your emotions determine our behavior determines where we end up, and ultimately our happiness. So hopefully this helps you look at your life a little bit more, be more compliant. Remember, it's all about baby steps. Till next time.